Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here in Las Vegas in the rain with Jarrod. Jarrod, you are one of the experts here for the McCluskey range of products, and we're stood next to a dual-powered machine. Cat engine here, and through there you've got a cable that comes in and gives it power. This is a really, really important product, isn't it, for a lot of customers around the world, not just here in America?
Yes, I mean it makes a big difference on overall cost of energy consumption and also reliability for the product in the field. As you know, the track mounted unit, to be able to move the machine and not have it hooked up to a cable, you have to have a self-contained power, which is the diesel engine. But once you get it to where it needs to be, you can save much on the expense of energy by being able to hook up to the electric motors and run the entire plant on electricity or three-phase electric.
And you were saying earlier that a lot of your customers are actually using this product inside and sometimes outside as well, and therefore they're able to switch the emissions piece, so they're not actually getting emissions inside, but this unit in particular here is a real outside workhorse as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Sometimes for inside application, you're able to move a machine into place and then you don't have the emissions indoors by being able to change it over to the electric side.
And you're also saying that, you know, the most important thing is the relationship that you have with the Caterpillar team and also the dealer network. You use telemetry on a lot of the products in the range, don't you, to actually look after the engine and see how the machine is operating full stop? Yeah.
Yes, we do. These machines all have the telematic capability. It's very helpful for us to see in real time if there's a problem or be notified if there is an issue with the emission system or anything else on the powertrain side. We know and get notified in real time.
And what's really important about that, folks, is when you've got a dual power solution, you've actually got the ability to switch, obviously, the power. So if something happens to the actual electric side of things, this is actually dualed up, isn't it? So the electric's dualed up with their pumps, the actual diesel's also dualed up with their own pumps. So you can keep the machine working when you need to maintain different elements of it, can't you?
That's correct. That is a very important part of having the dual power, especially in applications where multiple shifts are needed or where you cannot have downtime, is that if you are running on either set of power, they're completely self-contained, and if there's an issue with that side of the power, then you can switch to the other while you repair the side that had the problem.
So fundamentally, a dual fuel process here, folks, is all about how you can get real big uptime, how you can get the throughput of material on these big jobs, but also how you can really say, look, this can go wherever you want to do it. If you've got the power, if you've got the diesel, you can move it in and you can be really flexible from site to site as well, because some customers might take this to another job site which doesn't have the power, and then you run it on diesel.
That's correct, and you can have one machine that maybe in one site you do need to run it on diesel, or maybe you don't have line power in that location, and maybe the next site you do have that, and you're able to save all of that consumption cost by running off a three-phase electric instead of running on the diesel.
So with the Cat engines as well that you're using with the customers, what's the feedback that you're getting with the fact that some of the units as well aren't dual, they're just diesel? What is the feedback you get from your customers, and why do you choose the Cat engine?
I mean, Cat is the industry standard. I mean, it runs like a sewing machine in general. That's what everyone knows that.
So there it is. It's like, you know, people have got a lot of comfort with that. It's great to see you in Las Vegas. We haven't got the weather with us today, but it's also great to hear that the options are there for the customers, and it's all powered together and looked after by you and your team. Great to meet you. Cheers.
Yes.